táistí ríis, agus inniu, well an tachtan seo, baimid ag déanamh ceisne, bunaithe, based an Dán Cobweb Morning by June Crebbin. No, Cobweb Morning le, as go le June Crebbin, right? Caclor. So, seo de lún de March de céiding. Seo an obair de lún de March de céiding. Right, caclor. So, ag fér sin, so comprehension leibhiiscint. So, scríbin tú na fragris na cóplar páisi. So, river hen. What did the children usually do on a Monday morning? So, use the structure of the question to write the answer and full answers. And punctuation, you know yourselves, capital letters at the start of the sentence, full stops, good spelling when the spelling is in front of you. And they can do mash it. So, what did the children usually do on a Monday morning? The children usually did on a Monday morning. That would be a full answer. That's every hen. Every though. What did they do on the Monday morning after the frost? On the Monday morning after the frost, or the Monday morning after the frost, the children, whatever they did, tá sé sa versa do. Every tree. What was the weather like on this Monday morning? The weather was on this Monday morning. That's on Fragger, right? Going to Shaw and Fragger's Chuck and Shaw. Every car. List 2 places where the cobwebs at home. The full answer. I used the structure of the question to write the answer. The cobwebs hung. That's, and you could scrive over here. August or and 2. Whatever the second one was. 5. What was the hiding inside each cobweb? Was hiding inside each cobweb. So you use the structure of the question to write the answer. So was hiding inside each cobweb. So by an fragran sha in verse at 3. So explain what the children did when they went back to the classroom. You needn't do that one. That's calculor. Okay, B, comprehension. Read between the lines, okay? So this is thinking outside the box, Moraterha. So answer the questions. 1. What time of year do you think it was? Why? So Arish, you saw it structure na keste kun an fragra a scríb. Do you think? I think it was because. Why? Because. Though, what does it mean that the cobwebs clothed the trees? Okay. You can say I think it means 3. The poet describes the webs as wheels of patient spinning. So kaiju ve patient fina con web a dhéanamh. What do you think this means? I think, use the structure of the question to write the answer. I think this means Every cahar. Why do you think the spiders were hiding? So you saw structure in a question kun an fragra a scríb. I think the spiders were hiding because. Maybe because they were afraid. Because mohochan erantina marvi oglorhu on a fat. Every quick. How do you think children remember the cobweb morning? I think children remember the cobweb morning, or just their children remember the cobweb morning because it was interesting. We'll take a marche. Okay, so vocab C, ni kaitu and count shinayenov. C, choose the word or phrase that is nearest in meaning to the underlined word. So 1, their library was completely silent. So you have to pick a word from these that is similar to silent. So silent is a calm. Dark, has dark the same meaning as silent? Deafening, quiet. So what do you think it means? Yes, quiet. So choose a word. You can just write Ibrahim and then just write D, quiet. Okay? Even though the queen was clothed in a purple and gold gown. So clothed, another word that is similar in meaning to clothed is A, dressed, B, buried, C, undressed, D, glamorous. So yeah, Carcolor tá dressed casula clothed nach well. Ifra 3, the bride wore a white dress and a lace veil. Right? Lace is something similar to a cobweb, the design, you know. So the bride wore a white dress and a lace veil. So what is similar to that? A veil, you know, you wear a veil on your head, remembering? It's a hat, face covering, collar, or scarf. Which do you think? A veil comes down over your face. Can be something similar to a face covering, but some people might say hat there. But anyway, I'd say face covering. If a caher, Mom praised me for being patient while waiting. Is it A, tired, B, calm, C, irritated, or D, cheerful? Patient, I suppose calm is something similar, isn't it? Okay. Patient, yeah, and usually patient people are cheerful, by the way, but calm there in that respect. Ivrakuig, the spider tried to capture the fly in its web. So A, squash, B, find, C, catch, or D, drop. Yeah, catch, Dán Cobweb. Agus Ivrishe, I like clothes with bright, colourful patterns. Would patterns be something similar to A, stripes, B, styles, C, designs, or D, decorations? So you have a pattern on something, that's like a pattern. So you could have any of them there. Yeah, you could have any of them because really decoration style is patterns. Design is kind of a pattern as well. So whichever, it's not really, it's not stripes, even though a stripe is a pattern. I choose between designs or decorations. Either or is acceptable. Okay, right, Mashiv. Now lads, I might have some of my Keshna here, like who wrote this poem. And full answer would be June Crebbin wrote this poem. What is the title of this poem? Cobweb Morning is the title of this poem. How many verses are in this poem? 1, 2, 3, cahar cuig. No, 1, 2, 3, cahar cuig. Ta cuig, yeah, ta cuig. There's 5. There are 5 verses in this poem, and there might be rhyming words. There might be some of my own questions, but that's the upper for an Topton Shah. Mashiv, slán and ish, fair play to you.